בוקר טוב חברים,
בוקר אור רבנו.
אנחנו נמצאים up to קהילת פרק י"א פסוק א'. אומר שלמה המלך, שלח לחמך על פני המים, כי ברוב הימים תמצאנו. מה כתוב? כתוב שלח לחמך על פני המים. Since in the previous pasuk it says אל תקלל עשיר, pasuk כ', פרק י' פסוק כ', פסוק before it says גם במדעך מלך אל תקלל וחבר משכבך אל תקלל עשיר. In your bedroom don't even curse עשיר. אז כתוב פה, אומר שלמה המלך, in pasuk כ' I warned the ani, the poor guy, don't curse the עשיר. And our pasuk is talking to the עשיר. אתה עשיר, שלח לחמך על פני המים, do tzedakot. So number one, you see the connection between the previous pasuk to this pasuk. Previous pasuk is warning the ani, the poor guy, don't curse. Because more likely the aniim very upset, very mad. The hustle, the work, and the hazit. He can't even finish the month, and he's struggling, and then tuition and expense, and the other guy, Habibi, throws money like nothing. כואב. אומר שלמה המלך, even though, אל תקלל. ואתה העשיר, that's today's פסוק, אומר לך, שלח לחמך על פני המים, דו חסד, תעשה חסד. זה הפשוט, הפשוט. אבל אנחנו רוצים לראות מה אומר רש"י. אומר רש"י, שלח לחמך על פני המים, the simple pshat means, take bread and throw it to the water. Now, if I'm going to take bread and I'm going to throw it to the water, what's going to happen to the bread? Gone. Gone. Would you ever see back the bread?
No,
that's it. So sometimes, if not all the times, a person thinks to himself, I'm giving hesed.
I don't see returns.
No. If I do something and I get back, fine. But sometimes you're giving people, somebody comes to you and asks you for help. Can you take me, do me, and give me? But then what happens to you, you think to yourself, it's like throwing bread to the water. I'm giving something and you'll never get it back. So why should I do hesed? אומר שלמה המלך, שלח לחמך על פני המים. Take the bread, throw it to the water, even though you don't see any benefit by throwing the bread to the water, still give, because you don't know what's going to happen. כי ברוב הימים, after many days, one day, you're going to get the reward back. You're going to get payments. You can get paid for what you did. You're going to get it big time, but give. Don't think giving tzedakah or helping people, it's only if you see benefit right away. Not at all. You see someone needs help, you can help him, do it. Even if you're not going to see anything, because there is no way you're not going to see. We're going to talk עולם הזה, ונלך לעולם הבא, מוטי, no pressure. First, let's enjoy עולם הזה. אומר רש"י, שלח לחמך על פני המים, עשה טובה וחסד לאדם שיאמר לך ליבך עליו שלא תראינו עוד. אומר שלמה המלך, help, do טובה, do something good, do something xesed to a person that needs help. And even though the person is, he tells you, I'm not going to see you anymore. The guy's in the airport. He needs help. Come, here's money. and you're not going to see him ever. He's flying to Turkish, he's flying to Dubai, he's flying who knows where. Habibi, you're not going to see him anymore. Do hesed. Even though he tells you that he's not going to see you anymore. למה זה דומה? That looks like כאדם שמשליך מזונותיו על פני המים. It looks like a person that has food and he throws the food to the water. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're throwing food to the water? If you're going to take seeds and you're going to plant in the ground, within a couple of weeks, a month, you're going to see benefit, you're going to see fruits, you're going to see vegetables. So it's better to plant, take whatever you have and plant in the ground, because in the ground, you're getting back. Everything that you do in the ground, you get it back. But if you throw it to the water, it's gone. You're not going to see it. So why would you? Most of them give. You know why? כי ברוב הימים תמצאנו עוד ימים באים, many days from now. ותקבל תשלומך, you're going to get paid, you're going to get reward on your good actions. אז תעשה את זה. You want to see a beautiful example? אומר רש"י, let me show you a beautiful example. ראה מה נאמר ביתרו. Look what it says by יתרו. So if you have the Chumash, let's open a minute to Parashat Shemot. The Parashat Shemot, Moshe Rabbeinu, Hazid, he was running away from Paro. Paro wanted to kill him. He ran away and he came to Midian. He went and he sat by the well. As he came to the well, he saw the shepherds there act very nasty to the daughters, to the girls. Happens to be was Yisro's daughters. And what they did, the shepherds, they did not like Yitro. And the Midrash tells us the reason why, it's because Yitro, he dropped his position. He used to be the priest in the church, and that's it. It's not for me, this thing. This business is not for me. He dropped. So now the people in Midian didn't like him. How could you, for being a priest, you dropped everybody, you left the church? Every Sunday, we're waiting for you, no Hizukim, what's going on? And they were mad at him. So now they saw the daughters coming to the water. Ma'asu, they took the daughters and they dumped them inside the water. Moshe Ra'a, wow, and he saved the daughters. He put them out from the water. And not only that, he saved them, he went and he drew water to give to the cattle. That day, Yitro's daughters came home very, very early. And because they came very early, so the father says, what happened today came so early? So they said, oh, an Egyptian person, you know what happened today? He saved us. Te'uma katuv pasuk yudhet. On page 155. On page 155 כתוב ותבואנה אל רועל אביהן ויאמר מדוע מיהרתן בו היום? Why did you guys came so fast today, early? ותאמרנה, and they said to the father, איש מצרי הצילנו מיד הרועים. An Egyptian person saved us from the shepherds. וגם דלו דלה לנו. Why it says double, dalo dala? Dalo means he drew.
He took water.
So why it says twice?
Once he took them out and once he took the water.
Beautiful. אומר המדרש, בשם אמר רבי עזר, בשם רבי מרדכי. מה כתוב שמה? כתוב שמה, that דלו דלה. That Moshe Rabbeinu, he took them out from the well. דלה אותנו, ודלה לנו מים. Moshe Rabbeinu took us out of the well and also drew water for us. Dalo dala twice, us in the water. Wow. Pasuk Chaf. Vayomer el benotav ve'ayo. Where is he? Lama ze asavten et ha'ish. Why did you drop them over there alone? Ki en lo v'yochal lachem. Go call him and give him bread. The guy helps you. Hazit. Call him. Tell him lechol. מה כתוב? ויואל משה לשבת את האיש ויתן את ציפורה ביתו למשה. Moshe came to his house and he fed him. Who went and ran to call Moshe was Yitro's daughter, Tzipora. Why her name is Tzipora? Tzipora in Hebrew is bird. Why her name is a bird? Because she flew so fast to bring Moshe home. Iratza. She ran to do Hesed to bring him in. And what happened after? Yitro gave his daughter to Moshe. Now let's think for 1 second. You see a random guy, and you open the door, and you give him the food, and at the end you're giving him your daughter. Wow, that's really hesed. Now, Michi, can you give me Rabbeinu Bahya? Rabbeinu Bahya is something beautiful in this Shokim over here.
He was a random kid. He was a prisoner for like 13 years.
10 years.
I don't know any person that's right now. I'm here reading good stuff. I'm reading. He fed him bread. That's one. And I'm also reading that he gave Moshe his daughter. And I'm also going to read now. בשם רבנו בחיה דבר נפלא. אומר רבנו בחיה כך. Rabbeinu Bahya says, wow. He has a question. Imagine a yeshiva boy is running away from the FBI. Running away from the FBI. He left the country. He went to Russia.
Ukraine.
No, Ukraine is only ticket. He went to Russia. And he went and he stayed by the house of the priest. As a church, it makes sense. מה ראה משה לטפל ביתו עובד עבודת כלולים? Moshe, what are you doing in the house of עובד עבודה זרה? עבודה זרה זה כופר. What are you doing in his house? תשמעו מה עומד דבר מבהיל. אלא, do you know why? Do you know why Moshe ran to Yitro's house? Moshe היה בורח מפני פרעה. Because Moshe Rabbeinu ran away from Paro. ומתיירא, he was afraid they're going to kill him. He was afraid that they're going to kill him. מה עשה? What did Moshe do? הלך להתחתן עם אחד הכהנים שהם כומרים לעבודת גילולים. He went to marry a daughter of a priest. I mean, back then the priests, they married their daughters. תראה, אמיתי ממש, לא עושים בפרהסיה, or whatever. Anyway, so back in the day, the priests, היו עושים, they had kids. So מה עשה משה? He went and he married a daughter of a priest. Why? מפני שהיו כל נכסיהם בני חורים. If you're a priest, you're free of taxes. They cannot do anything to you. Clergy. Oh, clergy, habibi. We don't check your taxes. We don't check your money, nothing. Ata above everybody. Amar Moshe, since a king cannot touch anything that has to do with the priest, איפה אנחנו מוצאים את זה? ביוסף. It says by Yosef, when Yosef brought the Egyptians, the Mitzrim, and all the properties was one section of people he didn't touch. מה כתוב?
כהנים.
רק אדמת הכהנים לבדם לא הייתה לפרעה. Paro couldn't touch any priest's properties. It was a famine. He bought the whole country. One piece of land he didn't touch. Mizaya, the clergies, the Kohanim. Why? Ki chok la Kohanim et Paro. That's the law. Ma'asa Moshe. If the law is that Paro has no
power
over the priest, let me marry his daughter. And since I'm already in his house, Paro cannot touch me. Shamatem Omer Rabbeinu B'Hayim. Meaning not only that he opened the door and he fed him and he gave him a place to sleep and he gave him his daughter, but Omer Rabbeinu B'Hayim, by him giving his daughter to Moshe, he saved Moshe for Paro. Paro no longer can touch Moshe Rabbeinu. Shamatem Omer po.
So we should be called nefesh.
Shamatem Omer po. Omer po Rabbeinu B'Hayim that when Yitro gave Moshe his daughter, what he did, he saved Moshe's life, but even if he's going to go now to Mitzrayim, but cannot touch it.
Like
why?
He saved their life from the well. No?
I'm sorry?
He saved their life also.
Okay. אתה אומר זה כבר היה...
לא, I'm saying. זאת זה השלח.
לא, לא. Later, tell me זה. That's from Moshe. But who אומר, who did the big hesed? Who fed? Who gave the bread? Who gave a place to sleep? Who gave someone the daughter? Was Yitro. Omer Rashi, let's continue. Let's go back to Kohelet. Omer Rashi, עוד ימים באים. אומר ככה, ראה מה נביא יתרו, כי אין לו ויאכל הלחם. וסברו שהוא מצרי, ולא יראינו עוד. When Paro told them, come bring him in, he told them this person is an Egyptian. Meaning, if I'm going to call him in, he's going to come. We're going to give him a meal, and then he's going to go back to Egypt. He has no idea who's Moshe. He has no idea what's his background. He has no idea that he's a criminal person. He's wanted. He has no idea. But he said to his daughters, call him in, and give him bread. And he knows that he's not going to see him anymore. And what happened after? Ma haya sofo. What was the end? Ne'asa hatano. He became his son-in-law. Umelech al Yisrael.
Father.
No, Moshe to Yitro.
Moshe malach al Yisrael, and Moshe became the king of Am Yisrael. V'chniso tachat kanfei Shekhinah, and later on Yitro came, and Moshe Rabbeinu got him inside the Shekhinah, under the wings of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And later on, what happened? V'zachu banav ubnei banav leshev b'lishkat hagazit. What is it? Bnei Yitro, later on, Lishkat HaGazit Sanhedrin. Later on, when Am Yisrael came to Eretz Yisrael, so where did Yitro's children lived in the beginning?
Yitro's children, where did they live?
Yeah, in the beginning, איפה הם גרו? ביריחו. ביריחו. אחר כך, מה שקרה במלחמת עמלק, אם תסתכלו בפרשת הפטרת זכור. איפה זה הפטרת זכור? בואו נסתכל. אני זוכר, אתה יודע.
646.
646. אומר מוטלה 646. 647. וואו, מוטלה בכבוד, זה גם נמשך לפורים, מרדכי, בכבוד. רבותיי, תסתכלו פסוק ה' אל פסוק ו'. 647 פסוק ה' וי'.
ויבוא שאול עד עיר עמלק וירב בנחם. ויאמר שאול אל הקני, לכו סורו ורדו מתוך העמלקים, פן אסוף עמו, ואתה עשית חסד עם כל בני ישראל, בעלותם ממצרים, ויסר קני מתוך עמלק.
ויאמר שאול אל הקני. מי זה קני?
לא?
יפה, יתרו.
קני מקס.
אמר שאול אל הקני, מי זה קני רפי? מי זה קני? יתרו. סורו רדו מתוך עמלקים. He told them, okay, you have to move from here. Because you're going to Amalek and you are living over here. After that, הם היו צריכים לעבור מקום, וכשהגיעו לשם, אמר להם על שאול, you have to move out of here, because I don't want to kill you, חס ושלום. תודה חזור, ומשם לאן הלכו? איפה הלכו from there? לשכת הגזית. They became, later on, they became, מה הם זכו? לשבת בסנהדרין. שמעת רפי מה כתוב? לא, he wasn't a חס.
אתה מושך אותנו לשיעור. אתה מושך אותנו.
I wanted to do a beautiful story. This is a beautiful story.
As a teacher, he knows how to
מושך אותנו.
No, I'm telling you, זה משהו. If it wasn't a beautiful story, I wouldn't tell you. The truth is I have two stories. I got a small one, I had a big one. Which one do you want?
Big one. So.
Okay. So how am I going to go with the small to do it quick and then we'll get to the big beautiful story. It says, תשמעו סיפור יפהפה. It says a story about a man that what he did, מה הוא היה עושה? Every day, he used to go to the ocean, לוקח לחם, he would take bread and throw to the water. Why? To feed the fish. לחם. מה תראה מה זה? דגים, אוכלים אותם אנשים כל הזמן. מה עשה? הלך, every day he would go to the ocean and he would throw bread. Every day. What happened? It was a fish. He knew every day 8 o'clock you come, you get bread. היה מחכה. מגיע שעה 8 בבוקר, every morning, 8 o'clock in the morning he comes, the guy comes, throws bread, the fish eats. יא חביבי, הדג מתחיל להשמיד, he became fat. כל יום, תשמע, זה לא פרוטין.
זה קרבס.
ההוא אוכל, the fish eats. הבן אדם זורק every day, 8 o'clock in the morning he goes, he throws bread. One day, this man goes to the market. What you about? He wants to buy a fish. He wants to buy a fish. The fishermen, when they went to fish that week, they caught a jahish, a big fish, a big one. Okay? This fellow Jew goes to the market to buy a fish, and he sees a nice fish. Kana. He opens the stomach, Ya Habibi, diamond heke. Anak. אמר על זה החכם, שלח לחמך על פני המים. You throw water to throw bread to the water. You know why? כי ברוב הימים, one day, אתה תמצא. את מי תמצא? The fish. And you're going to eat the fish, but before you're going to eat, you're going to open the stomach. Wow, you're going to see the reward that you're going to get. So that's the small story. אנחנו רוצים לגעת to the big, but the big one.
Make sure you don't buy filet.
I thought there might be a diamond inside of me.
רבוי סי, תשמעו סיפור נפלא.
תقولوا بالعربي ساوي منيح في البحر.
מה כתוב?
Do chesed and throw in the ocean.
וזרוק בים.
זה פה.
מאיפה הביאו את זה? וזה אני מדהים, אני יודע מאיפה הביאו את זה.
אתה מתכוון משלמה או מהערבים?
אני לא יודע, אני
אוקיי.
מהערבים, זה משהו יפה.
בואי
תראה,
נעשה
הכל
פה.
מאיתנו.
ברוך השם. מעשה ברבי אלעזר בן שמוע. The Midrash says a beautiful story of a great rabbi, Rabbi Elazar ben Shamua. היה מטייל על שפת הים. He was walking on the beach. וראה מרחוק ספינה טובעת בים. And he saw from far a ship that is drowning. Wow. אנשים, people are inside. People are drowning in the ocean. And then after he saw everybody is gone, he saw one person is holding a piece of wood, and the waves is taking him, and he's holding, and he's holding, and he's holding, and he's holding. עד שהגיע ליבשה. From the ship, only one person got saved. Nes, only one person got saved. ראה רבי אלעזר שהאיש הזה ערום בלא לבוש. The guy Hasid was naked, there's nothing on him. כלום, מסכן, כלום. ובאותו זמן היה זמן הרגל. That time was before Pesach time. שבני ישראל עולים לרגל לירושלים. People are traveling and were passing by the beach to Yerushalayim. And what happened? The Jewish people, they saw this person. Very embarrassed. There's a lot of Jews. Israel, but when it comes to the regel, thousands are going up to Yerushalayim. Amar lahem ha'ish, that person who saw the Jews going, Amar mi bnei Esav achechem ani. I'm your cousin. אני באתי from Esav. I'm your cousin. אני לא בני חם או יפת. We're cousins. תנו לי איזה כסות להתכסות בו. Give me something so I could cover myself. It's cold, it's freezing. Do me חסד. והם סירבו. המשיך הלאה. אז זה עשיו. יימח שמו. תעזוב אותו, go. And nobody cared about him. ואמרו לו, כן יארע לכל בני אומתך. נשאר לה, this should happen to all the country. ככה אמרו ליהודים, תראה את גוי. ראה האיש את רבי אלעזר שהיה מטייל ביניהם. Among the Jews, היה רבי אלעזר. רבי אלעזר בן שמוע. אמר לו, the guy came to רבי אלעזר and he told him, רואה אני, I see, שאתה איש זקן ויקר. I see you're an old, respectful person. ואתה מכיר בכבוד הבריות. I can look at you that you respect, you have כבוד, you have manners. תן לי במה להתכסות. Give me something so I can just cover myself. והיה רבי אליעזר לבוש 7 מלבושים. רבי אלעזר, he has 7 clothes on him.
7 layers. For the holiday?
מה עשה רבי אליעזר? פשט מלבוש אחד. He took one suit off, ונתן לו. He gave him a full suit. ואחר כך, and after, הוליכו לביתו. He took him to his house. והאכילו. And he gave him food. וישכחו. And he also gave him to drink. And at the end, נתן לו 200 דינרים. And at the end, he gave him 200 dinarim, coins. It's a lot of money. 200, it's a lot of money. And then, v'hirkivo. He took him 44 פרסאות. No, sorry. No, 14 פרסאות. 14 פרסאות, it's 40, 50. Parsa is 4, 40, 48, 56 miles.
From here to there.
He took him 56 miles לקח אותו. ועשה לו כבוד גדול עד שהכניס לאיש הזה לתוך ביתו. He honored him and he took him to his house. 56 miles away, he took him until his house. And אמר לו goodbye, ורבי אלעזר המשיך לירושלים על הרגל. אוקיי. אתם יודעים, הגמרא אומרת, you gotta be very careful, מילד קטן, נחש קטן וגוי קטן. Why? Meaning you have to be careful from a young kid, a young snake, and Arami, and a young goy. The לשון of the Gemara, כי המלכות מאחורי האוזן שלהם. The kingdom is behind their ear, meaning they have a future. These people have a future. And once he's going to get there to the top, he's going to pay you back, whether you did bad or good. So, המלכות, that's the לשון, המלכות, מאחורי האוזן שלהם. The kingdom is behind their ear, meaning
To have a future.
yes.
They are on their way then.
Yeah, it's on the way. אומר, תשמעו מה קרה. והיה אותו גוי, גדל, became big, והקיסר מת. מה זה קיסר? Caesar. The Caesar died, והושיבו את האיש הזה על כס המלכות. That person, Ben Isam, the one who was almost drowned and he begged for help and nobody paid attention to him, he became now the Caesar. וגזר על המדינה להרוג את הזכרים. He said, kill all the men. ולבוז את הנשים. And take all the women. שמעתם מה עשה?
היהודים יענה?
The יהודים, yeah. אמרתי, take all the Jewish men, kill them, and all the women take to yourself. Wow. אמרו לו לרבי אלעזר בן שמוע. So the people went, to Rabbi Elazar, ילך מו, ויפייס את הקיסר. They told him, Rabbi, go to the Caesar and speak to him. They want to kill us. אמר להם, told them, הרי אתם מכירים את המלכות? You know the governments, שאין עושים דבר בחינם. In this government, if you want anything, there is no free. Pay להם, you gotta give money. תביאו כסף, I'll go. ונתנו לו 4,000 דינרים. They gave him 4,000 דינרים to go to the king and to bribe him. Fine. הלך ובא עד לפני שער המלך. He came till he got to the gate. אמר להם, he told them, please tell the king I wanted the meeting with him. אמרו למלך, יהוד, there was a Jewish guy, מבקש לשאול בשלומו. He wants to meet with you. אמר להם יבוא. Let him come. רפי. וכשנכנס, as Rabbi Elazar came to the room, ראה אותו המלך, the king saw him, קם מכיסאו. He stood up, ונפל על פניו, and he bowed down to him. אמר לו, מה אתה עושה כאן? חכם, what are you doing here? אמר לו, באתי לבקש ממך שתרחם על המדינה ותבטל את הגזרה. I came here to beg, please, have pity and cancel your decree. אמר לו, האם בתורה כתוב שקר? In your Torah, in your religion, is your Torah שקר? A lie? Or חס ושלום? אמר לו, והרי כתוב בתורה, it says in your Torah, לא יבוא עמוני ומואבי בקהל השם. You guys don't accept Ammon, any people who came from Ammon and Moab. Why? על אשר לא קידמו אתכם בלחם ובמים. And then it says, לא תתעב אדומי. Don't start up with Edom. מי זה אדום? בני? Why? לא תתעב אדומי כי...
ראית בארצות. לא, זה מצרי.
לא תתעב אדומי כי אחיך הוא his your brother. אמר לו, בתורה שלכם, the Torah was very upset on Ammon and Moab that they didn't come out to give you bread and water. And it says, don't hate, don't hate, don't start up with Bnei Esav because he's your brother. ככה כתוב בתורה. So if you're over on Torah, מה העונש? מיתה. So you all deserve death. I'm not doing something on my own. I'm doing the, I'm going according to the law.
Rabbi Elazar, he knows that this guy who fed him all the time.
שמע מה שקורה עכשיו. Now he knows. Now he knows. Rabbi Yisai. The goy tells the rabbi, according to your Torah, you all hayav mitah. Hayav mitah because you're over. לא הבאתם לחם במים. And also, I'm your brother. The Torah says, Edom wahicha. How come you guys had no pity? This is over על התורה, hayav mitah. אמר לו רבי אלעזר, אף על פי שהם חייבים, עזוב ורחם עליהם. I hear you, but still you're a king. Have pity. ההוא שמע את זה, אמר לו, תשמע, אתה יודע, פה שום דבר לא בחינם. He tells the rabbi, here, nothing is free. You want service? You gotta pay. אמר לו, רבי אלעזר to the kingdom. Don't worry. יש לי תחת ידי, I have here a bag, עם 4,000 דינרים, with 4,000 coins for you. Yani, now it's gonna work. I'm gonna give you the money, and I'm gonna cancel the gezerah. שמע המלך, 4,000 דינרים. אמר לו, Rabbi, all the 4,000 דינרים, קח אותה אתם. You take them.
Wow.
You know why? תמורת 200 שנתת לי. You remember when I was a little kid and nobody had pity. I came to you and you gave me a cloth and you fed me and you gave me 200 coins. Good. The 200 coins that you gave me, now take all the 4,000 to your pocket. That's one. Now, what I want you to do now, המדינה הזאת תנצל בזכות המאכל והמשקה שנתת לי. Because the food and the drink that you gave me, I'm saving this country. I'm not going to let the Jews die. Even though the decree says you should, I'm going to cancel. So תראו מה זה, האוכל והשתייה, the drink and the food saved all the Jews. The 200 coins that he gave him, he got back how much?
4,000.
4,000. What else he gave him?
The 50 miles.
Hold on. What else he gave him?
Water, drink.
Clothes. אמר לו, היכנס לבית האוצר שלי. Go to my treasure, וקח לך 70 חליפות שמלות, תחת המלבוש שנתת לי. Go, pick 70 suits, all kinds of clothes, and for you. על מה שנתת לי. ושלח אותו הביתה בשלום. חברים יקרים, שזה קרה. אמר לו, כשקרה זה, אמר לו, שלח לחמך על פני המים, כי ברוב הימים תמצאנה. על רבי אלעזר קראו חכמים את הפסוק. He did something, and years after, look what kind of reward he got.
And he saved the Jews, which is the biggest.
רבותיי, Adam lo yodea how far your actions goes. I can tell you stories that I saw. I mean, I already told many here. Many of the stories that people, tell you one that just comes off, just popped in my head now. I told you, you guys remember about Mr. Beta? Mr. Beta? Huh?
Frank Beta.
Frank Beta, alav shalom.
Shalom.
Amen.
Frank Beta,
Very nice.
30, more than 30 years ago. More. 30, more, it's almost
Give you money.
about 36 years ago. Close to 36 years ago. My father, Shebari, he had a kollel, had a yeshiva for boys, yeshiva for girls. So he came to collect money here. And he met Mr. Frank Beta. And he told him about the yeshiva. So he asked him, where's your address? I'm coming to Israel very soon and I would like to see your institution. What you did? He came, he saw kids at the age 4 or 5 reading Sefer Torah. It blew him away. It was so amazing. That's that. זה מה שהיו מלמדים. At the age 4 or 5 kids already היו קוראים בספר תורה. So Frank was so amazing. He gave a beautiful donation to the yeshiva. And he kept my father's business card. It was a Hazon Goletimon. He kept it with him for 30 years. One day, he came to me and he asked me for a favor. Can you teach I need a Dvar Torah for my son's bar mitzvah. Okay. So I sat down, I typed all nice Dvar Torah, the Rush speech for his son's bar mitzvah. I emailed it to him. Frank says, well, Rabbi, that's too much. We're Syrian, we need, I need 55 minutes. I don't need 10, 15. Short. So no problem. I took it and made it short. And I said, I was very happy. The next morning he comes to me and he takes out the business card. And he tells me, do you know this Rabbi Admoni? And I said, I flipped. I didn't say anything to him. I asked him, Frank, what do you have to do with this rabbi? So he tells me the story that, was about 30 years ago, I met this Rabbi Admoni and I went to see, I was very impressed, and he gave a nice donation. So, wow, it's beautiful. So in the end, he was such a nice rabbi, and I kept the business card. So, wow, that's my father. No way, wow. He was so excited. Okay, beautiful. He comes, he pulls money, and he gives me money for the time that I saw. I'm Frank. I didn't put עשיתי זה לכסף, somebody, ביקש עזרה, it doesn't take much to type and to do. No, you have to. Okay, I took. 2 years after, he passed away. It wasn't a deal. It was 3-4 days. ככה הלך. Wow, it was sad. It was such a sweet person. Such a sweet person. Has it, he left, I think, 5 orphans, I think. Hamshay Tomim and a daughter. Anyway, one day, his wife calls me, Rabbi, I have a son, his name Jacob. Oh, you guys know him. He was in your class.
Yeah.
Was your class amazing?
Yeah?
Yeah, it was in his class.
Wow.
So the mother calls me and she tells me my son.
I know her.
And
I know her.
at the Shema Rafi. So what happened? The mother calls me and she tells me, Rabbi, my son is in 8th grade, and I want him to get him, to YDE. She didn't know anyone in YDE, so she called me. Can you help me? Matla, what do you need? I want him to get him, to the school. I said, okay. Reference, Rabbi Admoni, you fill the application, and I'm gonna speak with Rabbi Yedid. She did it, and Baruch Hashem, we got him in. For all the rabbis, 9th grade, which rabbi he has to teach him Chumash? Me. The entire year that I was teaching that kid, in my mind is, I'm paying your father back for all the kids that he supported 30 years ago. What's the chance? What was the chance of him giving it to tzedakah somewhere in Israel. 30 years after, Hashem turns the world upside down. We here in America, I'm in Brooklyn, I teach you the wife to eat, boom. And I teach his son when he had no father to teach. That's called שלח לחמך על פני המים, כי בערוב ימים תמצאנה. אז כולם מצוות שבת שלום.